I hate to say it, but I feel like Spooky Stuff might be one of the worst Sims packs of all time. To me, it's up there with like luxury party stuff levels of bad, and it's not necessarily the theme that's the problem. It has more to do with the content, and I guess more so the lack of content. It's kind of a weird pack. It's essentially a Halloween party pack. So the major new gameplay here is the pumpkin carving station, and they also claim that this candy bowl is gameplay, but it's not. It is a little candy bowl. Your Sims can take a piece of candy out of it and it might jump scare them, but that's it. There's no special gameplay around it really. That's all it does. It just kind of sits on your table. There's also a new party type. There's a costume party that you can throw. And of course, all of the cast is Halloween costumes, and it even comes with cast for kids. There's a bunch of kids Halloween costumes too. So that is kind of a bonus. Without this pack, there's kind of a lack of Halloween costumes in the game. So this is a fun way to get a bunch of new costumes all at once. One of them is even a fairy costume, and I know how bad everybody wants fairies in The Sims 4. So you can't actually be a fairy, but you can dress up as one. There's also like pirate costumes, witch costumes, even a zombie costume. It's got some new face paints and stuff. So the cast isn't bad. It just serves a very specific purpose. And obviously the pack is quite old, so there's no toddler cast or anything because this predates the toddler update. This one actually came out in September of 2015, so believe it or not, it is over 9 years old now. And I think that definitely shows because the build mode is extremely lacking in this pack. A lot of the older packs suffer from this problem, and I think that if they made this pack now, it would have like twice as much content. So that's kind of why I say it's bad and like maybe not worth buying, because if I was gonna spend $10 on The Sims 4, I would not pick this one. I would buy one of the more recent stuff packs. I would buy like paranormal stuff instead and get a whole new career. But as far as build mode goes, it's mostly Halloween decorations. There's like spider webs and ghost lights. There's some little gravestones. And you might recognize this pumpkin and this set of graves because they actually come in seasons as well. They like repackaged and redid some swatches on those two items and added them in the seasons pack. So if you have seasons, you already have those two things. It also has some weird ghoulish wall sconces. There's like some paper lanterns, haunted house portraits, a couple pumpkin decor items, and a very interesting collection of ghost wallpapers. And then randomly a couple like kind of tattered furniture pieces, like torn up couches and tables and stuff. Now this may not come as a surprise to you, but I don't exactly use the build mode items from this pack very often. It's not exactly something that I gravitate towards in my average everyday builds, although I unironically use this wallpaper like all the time. I have used this in many kids' rooms in my day, but everything else I just don't really ever go for. And so I thought it might be kind of fun to try and build a house today using only the spooky stuff pack. I'd like to try to use every single item that comes in this pack to make an actually good looking Sims build. A lot of these things will probably not match that well with much from the base game, so I am a little bit worried about that. And I'm not gonna worry about budget or anything. I'm mostly just concerned about how it's gonna look. I don't really want to make the house very big because I know that there's not much in this game that matches this style, so I don't want to make it too large and then run out of stuff to use. I'm thinking 2 bedrooms is probably a good size for this, but if it ends up being smaller, then so be it. I also want to have a pretty decent backyard because I'd like to decorate this for a Halloween party. That is the only thing that you can do with this pack, so we may as well lean into it. Oh dear, this is a little bit larger than I wanted it to be. I'm honestly not sure if this is ugly or not, so I guess we'll see. I do really like these base game windows. I'm not quite sure what color I'm gonna go for with the wallpaper on this house. There is a paneling from Spooky Stuff, but I don't know, if we did something like this with the brown, it kind of becomes like a cabin, which I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. There's also blue, so we could sort of do that blue suburban type of vibe. And it has green. Oh, I hadn't really thought about the green. I wonder if we did green with black and white accents. Okay, I'm not 100% set on this. It might be kind of weird. I think that I don't want it to be super dark around the entire place. So I like the green as an option instead of doing like a dark wood or a dark black. I'm a little bit worried that the white is throwing it off, but like I said, I don't really want it to be all black. Okay, I added a little bit to the back here. So we've got something actually going on in the back of the house now. I guess I can get a big staircase back there, and then maybe we could have an all black black fence. Is that even black? Oh, it looks kind of like messy. Maybe not that one. Let's use the more expensive one. We never said that we had a budget, so we can kind of do whatever. Do you think it's weird to close it in like this? Maybe I should scoot it over a little bit because then I'll have a little bit more space here so it's not just one tile wide. It's a very small backyard, but I think it looks good. We'll see how this floor plan goes. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work, but we're fine for now. Obviously, spooky stuff has no windows or doors or anything. We do have some things like this door. Which, I gotta be honest, I don't know if I can bring myself to use that. There's a lion and like a gremlin as two different options on this. And then there's also like this thing. So if we really wanted to, we could do that door and then have more of the white. Personally, I kind of like how that looks. So I think I'm gonna try and keep it. I actually really like these shuttered windows a lot more than I thought I would. And we can maybe do a door that has windows like this one for right there. Is that brown? I need the black swatch. Where did it go? Is that it? I think so. I'm not really sure about that. Okay, maybe then we turn this whole half of the backyard into patio space for like all the party stuff. And we could get something a little bit more like this. Ooh. I was thinking we could do that because it maybe looks a little bit more like scary, but I'm not sure if that works. I like that it's black and white. I guess it's interesting. Let's think floor plan for a second. So let's just move on and then we can kind of see where we go from there. I'm not quite sure how big I want some of these rooms to be. I do kind of feel like this bedroom is really large. And if we need to, we could probably extend this out because this might make for a better kitchen if it was a little bit bigger. And I'm okay with it being kind of shaped like this. It's a little funky in a fun way. Ooh, can I get a chimney? I hadn't really considered that. Oh, that's way too tall. Okay, yikes. Let's see about raising this one up so we can have a chimney in here. That even has the white and black accents that we wanted. Okay, I'm scooting that whole thing over because it looks a little bit weird. It's better if it's centered, right? So let's let it stick to being centered. We do have this black brick on the foundation, so I guess I could use that to match it. Let me kind of show you what I'm thinking for the floor plan. Obviously, we're not going to use these furniture pieces, but I'm thinking that maybe we could have the living room like right here. The kitchen would get placed kind of along this back wall. Maybe more like that, I don't know. And then we'd have a small dining table like right here. Then we have the perfect little hallway for the bathroom and the two bedrooms. I think this is good because it's very tight in here and we should hopefully be able to fit all of the furniture from the pack. I'm gonna start basing the actual floor plan around the furniture that comes in here because we're gonna wanna use some of these things. For example, it would have been nice if we could have found a way to fit this. I guess that might be better if we put it like in front of where the TV goes. Look at the tattered curtains. That's kind of fun. I'm not really sure about this rug. This is like so dramatic with that color. I don't know if I can do it. Let's ignore gameplay unlocks real quick so that we can actually look at the different stuff because I would love to have a bookcase like this, or maybe this one is better. Oh my gosh, it even has like that sort of orangey tone with the books. That's good. Are we really gonna decorate this whole place with black and orange? The more I look at it, the more stressed I get because this is like actually ridiculous. This whole color combo is so weird. I need to remember that we're using the spooky stuff pack. So like, it's gonna be weird. And that's okay. We are allowed to commit to the weirdness of the build. It's literally gonna be decorated for Halloween. Oh yeah, we have this little kid's toy. I forgot about that. I think I just come into these things kind of hoping that I'll be able to make it work and have it not be ridiculous, but it's just not, like, you can't. I mean, look at this. You can't have this not be ridiculous. It just will be, and like, that's okay. We knew that going into it. Do they need to have a coffee table? Does putting the coffee table kind of ruin the vibes? Because I kind of feel like that ruins the vibes. I don't like it when it covers the pumpkin. I also think that maybe we need to use the darker color scheme, like with the darker furniture. I don't really know about that either. We do thankfully have some dark colored cabinets that we can put. Maybe I'll put the fridge right here. We also need to bring in the white more again because we have the white windows. I'm actually not really sure what I'm doing with this right now. I also think that I might get a different window. If I only had the one window and I put it above the sink, is that okay? Who cares what it looks like from the outside, right? That's not so bad. It's cute. It looks nice. It's decorated nicely. We can get another little photo right here. I'm pretty sure that these photos will like move in game. I think they're haunted. Oh yeah, see, look, their heads went away. That's cool. I'm gonna make the lights more yellow and then also a little bit dimmer as well. I'm putting another window over here just so I can have curtains. And then I'm sort of thinking that maybe I should use the darker door again. Does that look creepier? All right, over here, we have these little spiders. What if I put the spiders just up the wall? No? Okay, that was too much. I'm sorry. I thought maybe it was gonna work, but I realized very quickly that that was not the vibes. I'll use the little candy bowl in the kitchen. We are gonna need this side table for the bedroom, so we'll make make sure we keep hold of those. Pumpkin carving station can go outside. This lady is the only photo that I have not used yet. Do you think I could size her down and put her like right here? The frame is really irritating me because the frame doesn't come in true black. It comes in like gray, gold, and darker gray. Oh, and of course there's also this problem. There's also these weird little lantern things. Do I dare put those inside? I think I'm gonna try to put those outside. Here's a fun little plan. This is honestly like a pro tip if you wanna try and put garland that's custom garland on your fences, because you can use seasons to put up like actual garland if you want. But say you wanted to use the holiday pack one if you don't have seasons, what I would do is put a half wall down because you can slot it to the half wall. Obviously I'm doing that right now with these. And then after you slot it, you can just put your fence back because it'll stay attached to it. It just doesn't slot to fences and it does slot to half walls. So it's a little bit easier doing it this way than like trying to alt place it yourself. I don't know if I've ever used these little lanterns. I'm being serious. I honestly don't think that I've ever used them anywhere in a build. That's cute. It does look really cute. I don't usually bother decorating my Sims houses for Halloween. I'll decorate for Christmas in game, but I don't usually decorate for Halloween. All right, let's look at the wallpapers. I don't know how this is gonna go. So some of these are like, how do you say it? Excessive. I think I will use the orange ghost one in the kids' room. And what if we put this little bat one as the kitchen backsplash? We could also get columns in the kitchen. You know what? Maybe I'll even put spandrels. All right, ignore that fence, okay? The fence is temporary. I just wanted it there so I could get some spandrels in, and then I'll delete the fence. So that gives us like a fancy kitchen area. We could maybe even put tile. Maybe that's nice to help distinguish the rooms, because otherwise it is all one big room. I am curious what that green wallpaper looks like in here, because we don't have the green color anywhere inside. And I do actually kind of like it. Ooh, there's like subtle spider web. That's kind of cool. I think I want to use the orange. Or maybe not. Wait, is that like, whoa. The spider webs are actually kind of cool. Let's try that in there. And then I guess we can use this ghost wallpaper in here. And that means that we've used every single wallpaper from the pack. But at what cost? Because this is starting to look ridiculous. I say starting as if it wasn't ridiculous from the second that I put this pumpkin thing down. The second we had that thing, all bets were off. I know that. Why does that look like that? Okay, I want to get a fancy light above the table. I think that's nice. You're kind of in my way. I'm trying to decorate this little table and this sim is just standing there. Oh, here, this plant comes in orange, so we can use that next to the books. Yeah, I was picturing like a small table like that. It's not very scary, but it does look good. Yeah, I really don't know. I feel like this chair is quite dark, so I'm wondering if we should try to lighten it up a little bit more. Maybe that stays black. Maybe this could stay orange. I don't know. I'm trying to like get more of the white inside of this space. We can put some more paper lanterns over here. And if anything, it might have been better to have the paper lanterns in the hallway than to have them above this door. Because there's something about, oh no. There's something about this that kind of looks weird to me. Maybe I could have columns in all the corners. What does this look like when you turn it on? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, ghost lights. Maybe that would have been better like over here in this corner, because that way it's uninterrupted and the ghosts can do their light up stuff as they please. I don't know. That was a bit more than I expected it to be. Does this come in orange? No. Oh, of course not. We can do the bathrobe though. Do any of these things come in orange? No. The base game is so sad. I just want to have like funky Halloween decor and they're ruining my vibes. I think I will put this little funky Halloween thing right here. And this comes in orange. This little plant also comes in orange. And then we could probably put like toothbrushes. Those don't really come in orange, but they look like bathroom decor, so that helps. I did have the shower originally. I'm kind of wondering if it would be better to have a tub though. I mostly just kind of want something that takes up more space. Do any of the towels come in orange? Oh, they do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's get those. Okay. Oh, this is honestly so ugly. Like the more I look at it, the more sad I get. It's not a cute room at all. I guess we can do paper lanterns in there too. Get some more orange going. Oh, I nearly forgot to put a trash can. I guess I'll put that in this corner. Okay, I did just put a couple extra clutter items in that kitchen, and now I guess it's a good time for us to move on and work on the kids' bedroom. The kids' bedroom will hopefully be the easiest part of this, because I feel like we should be able to, oh, I was gonna say we should be able to use like some funky options in here, but yeah, I don't know. Does this come in purple? Oh, it does have the dark purple. I actually quite like this sort of skeleton theme if we wanted to try and do that. We've got purple curtains too. And then I guess if we had a black bed, we could even even use the white nightstand because that kind of matches. I really don't like the tattered white nightstand, honestly. I'm having a hard time using it. This thing is just weird. It's a weird end table. All of the tattered furniture is kind of weird, especially because this bed is so modern and then we've got like these weird ripped up things. I'll get some posters because that's very kids room. There's a little black and white lamp. That could be good. Maybe we do a full length mirror somewhere. Does that kid's toy, like, does this come in all black? It does. Let's try and use that somewhere. Can I put that like right here? Okay, we got a science table. Let me try and scoot this back as far as it lets me. And then we can have a little teddy bear right there. That's fun. I keep putting this like everywhere, but there's not that much decor from this pack, so I'm just doing what I can. I'm pretty sure that spooky stuff also has oh, the spider webs. Oh gosh, I haven't used those anywhere yet. I think we can make that work if we put it in the corners. Cause isn't that like kind of cool? Wait, that helps so much with like the more plain sections of the wall. Can I put that in the kitchen too? I don't know if I like it there. I do like it on all these other walls though. Oh, that's honestly so cool. I've actually never used that spider web decor before. That's my first time. I'm kind of tempted to put these two pictures like stacked right next to each other. The base game has some furniture we can put like that thing right there. I'm gonna swap it and put like a china cabinet right there because I think that helps. And now we gotta do this last bedroom. I don't know if I can bring myself to use that rug. It really depends what bed we pick. I'm also thinking that we need to have a desk and a computer in this room. We don't have a computer anywhere in the house, and it's just very useful to have a computer in your Sims build. We could potentially use like the Princess Cordelia expensive bed, but that feels ridiculous because it's so expensive. This bed doesn't come in solid black or white. In fact, none of them do. The fancy one kind of does. The modern one does. But even like the cheap one, I don't understand why it doesn't. Oh, the nightstands come in purple. I'm not doing it. I can't bring myself to do that. I honestly feel like the orange was kind of better. But then I only have one room that's purple. But I guess the kid wants to be different, right? They don't want to be put in a box. So maybe the kid refuses to have the orange. Do I dare use these things again? I have literally never in my life used those. I guess I should just try, right? I got a full-length mirror too. I think this needs to be all black. I was trying to make it not as dark, but it doesn't match. Okay, I'm just looking through, and so far we've used everything except the little outdoor decor and the spiders. So I might get the spiders on this wall. Whoa, that one glows. Oh, creepy. We could get a few spiders around this room because there's spider webs all over it. I like how they're kind of subtle. You can't really see them that well. It makes it a little bit creepier when you get up close. Okay, and then I've got some orange candles right there. I think that room might be done. The whole interior might be done. We gotta think about the exterior now because we want to make this decorated properly for Halloween. And we also want to get it landscaped all nice. Okay, these are all the items that we have not yet used, but they kind of look like front yard decor, so that's why I've been saving them. I'm gonna put them all on the porch for now so I can landscape, and then we'll add them in. I'm doing some kind of classic Simsie landscaping here with all of this. I do think that maybe like another little tree would be cute next to it. Okay, let's put this tall pumpkin right here in this little corner. I was thinking that I would probably get these little graves and kind of tuck them over here, maybe in the darker colors. I also figured that I would have the little pumpkins by the front door, and these come in some different swatches, so it's got like some fun different pumpkin carvings on it. And then I thought the ghost lights would be good in this side. I feel like this build needs to have orange flowers. Like that's just too perfect. So far, actually really liking that. I think that turned out really nice. This is the pumpkin carving station. I don't like the swatches of it very much, but also it wouldn't hurt to put that in the front. Oh, there's not very much space in the backyard for us to landscape, is there? Okay, this is fine. This is what I get for making a 20 by 15 lot. But like, look at how repetitive and wacky this is. If I made the build any bigger, it would be even worse. Okay, well, I had mentioned that I wanted to decorate this place to be all set up for a party, so I'm putting a speaker. I might want to size that down. Yeah, something like that. I'm putting a speaker in the living room so you can play music. Oh, maybe I should have put the grimophone. Does it not want to slot up there? Oh, it's floating. Boo. I'll still use it. Well, then I was kind of picturing we'd want to get some stuff like that for the party outside, like maybe a grill, maybe a bar. I don't like how the bar looks though, so maybe I won't use that. Oh, this comes in orange. Perfect. We can put little jack-o'-lanterns everywhere. Yeah, I guess I just kind of feel like other packs have better stuff in terms of bars and things for the outdoors. Like, I honestly really don't like that very much. I'll get a little gate for them. We'll want to put an outdoor trash can. Maybe I should have landscaped it. Oh, yeah, that helped. Okay. And then perhaps last, I'll get a couple of planter boxes and some terrain paint. Oh, I never painted this back wall. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad I noticed that. So we've got that wall painted. And I think that's the fully finished house. It's very Halloween on the inside. And I used every single thing from Spooky Stuff. I like to do these because I think that sometimes I discover things about packs that I had forgotten about. And then it kind of makes me want to use them more often in future builds. If I'm being honest, there are not many things from Spooky Stuff that I feel like I have discovered or that I might want to use again in future builds. Maybe this cauldron, because I forgot that it lit up like that. I also think that I've maybe never used these decorative spider webs, so that was kind of a fun thing to find too. Oh, maybe I'll put more of them outside. I always knew that the pack had them, I just didn't really ever go for them because I don't like them very much, but it was worth a try, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna call it the Halloween house, and it's uploaded for you in case you'd like to download it. I don't know how many people have like only this pack, but hey, if you've got this one, you can use this build. Happy Halloween. This might end up being one of the last builds that we make together before we start getting the new expansion pack. I don't know when I'm gonna post this, so hopefully we'll have some more fun Halloween stuff soon. And I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. No, you know what? Those little lanterns, I kind of forgot about those too, and I actually really like how they look on the front porch. So I did learn something. I learned that I like those lanterns.